over the back for the first score for the Labrador Tigers. So we are almost coming up to 6 minutes away, and now
another minor score. So 2 behinds for the Tigers, 4-9 for the Thunder. Margin is 31 points. We're 24 minutes in first quarter.
So Heenan brought it into Wilson White. White, big, tall, lanky kick, goes up towards Goldsmith. And Goldsmith will go back for probably the first deliberate shot at goal for the Labrador Tigers. And here we are, some 3
to goal. So we'll see what Goldsmith does here.
Comes in, Goldsmith looks all right off the boot to me.
Beautiful.
Measures it beautifully, and the goal umpire signals that's the first side forward 50. Duns around the contest, but intercepting that time was Doyle. Doyle goes long for goal, and that's one against the run. Labrador kick a great goal. So Doyle, Michael Doyle, who in turn goes forward, and falling over there was Thurlow and Bugler for the Thunder. He takes the mark and he gets it off to Wasley Black, his partner in defensive 50.
On his knees, and he fancies his chances here. He's marked pretty much on 50, in fact outside 50. And he'll have a long shot on goal with the rush through, minor score. So 2-3, 15. Margin is 61 points as we approach time on in the second quarter.
To the top and running out of bounds, close to their goal, some 15 metres around, and just can't quite find the target.
There to Jeff Garing from the pocket on the left boot and bounced kindly. Good stuff, Tigers. That's better for the fans.
A chance to kick his second for the day, and Labrador's fourth.
Kicked a nice goal earlier in the quarter from the same pocket, so he's on a little bit of a better angle here, but slightly further.
Labrador out there, fourth for the game, and as I mentioned, Jake Goldsmith is second. So 12-12-84, now Clark here, looking for options. Featherstone is one out in the goal square, so he's going to go to the pocket. Mark taken here by third quarter. Matt Ridley joined with Mark Kennedy as Wardell comes in. A started approach, kick is on its way. Oh, hit the post. And who fell over there that time, that was Ford, kicks the ball short into big Thurlow. So, big mountain of a man is third on. He's got it half forward.
That's good stuff to kick a major score, but Thurlow here from the pocket, about 50 metres out. He starts it too far right. It is bending back. In fact, it's not going to register.
And straight to an opponent, and I think this is Clark, Adam Clark, is it? He goes long into the hole and almost race back, but here's Talbot injecting himself. He pops it out towards a target there. It ends up with big Rick White, who just bustles it for on the left foot.
That's it. Margin 98 points. Bugler was bumped off the footy. Greben with a cheeky kick towards the pocket. Heenan getting back there though. The Thunder defence all day have been sensational. That's holding the footy. Unfortunately slipped at the wrong time. Tigers with the free kick. Tough pocket to kick a goal from though today over there, with the breeze the way it is.
It looks like Talbot with the ball, with the good tackle.
Fantastic kick by Talbot, and that's his first for the day, and the first for this quarter for the Tigers. 23 minutes.
Labrador end up with the ball and pump it forward through Folan. Folan up towards a big Stevenson, big Josh Stevenson, and he'll go back, and it'll be, if he kicks truly, it'll be a couple of goals within 30 or 40 seconds. That's Stevenson's first for the day. He started in defence, if my memory serves me correct. We saw him a fair bit in defence, but he's come back in attack.
From half back, swings it to the broadcast side. This is Adam Clark. Pops it over the top to Grayson, doing some hard running here. Toddy Grayson, kick to the pocket. That's better footy. That's good footy there.
Very deliberate approach. Trying to put Labrador 7 through. Goal umpire says, well done. It was Smith, but this time coming in there was Featherstone. He goes over the top to Goldsmith. They must know he's in his pocket, and they kick it to him yet again. So Jake Gold,
current margin, that is also the biggest margin, the equal biggest margin of the year, as Goldsmith misses to the near side. Thunder beat Mount Gravatt.
Just inching forward, it seems like. Now they go long. They go up towards a big target. Going over the top there was Bugler of Thurlow, and the ball goes out of play. Some forcepping here is Gehring. So working through there, he gives it to a teammate who's looking for Clark and can't quite find him. Here's Big Thurlow, looked a bit ginger getting around, turns to Big Queen Mary and sprays it out of bounds on the full. And the NT, and they're trying to work it through. They're backing themselves now. Bugler for the NT Thunder gets it out to the young man in Musgrove. He just hands it off to Heenan, who he just couldn't quite handle the ball effectively. Now it's with Wilson King. He moves the ball off to a teammate, who in turn gets down, gives it to Bloke, I should say. I always get them mixed up. It was Matt Clark who gives it over the top to the big boy in Rick White, who, I'll tell you what, has run very hard and tried to put himself in the play all day, has White. He would have racked up plenty of possession. Pyre agrees.
Rightio. Let's go Thunder. Get it down the right end of the screen. 27.5 minutes in. Final quarter.
Front of Bugler. Kicks it inside forward 50, looking for Goldsmith. Here's Skip Gribben. Just tried to take it before he actually had it in his hands. Here's Featherston. Featherston gets around Rioli and gives it off. Trying to kick it there was Walker. Does he squeeze it through? I think there's a free kick on the kick, but the umpire says all clear anyway, and it's a goal to Walker. So a good finish